Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Poland Daily Travel. It's good to see you. And it's good to see Arthur Gorniewski in the studio again. Thank you, Arthur. Just back from your travels around Europe. You've been in Germany, you've been in Switzerland. Anywhere else on this last trip?
Luxembourg, Netherlands, Belgium, UK. That's only
Okay,
it.
where did you not go? This is the question. Where did you not go? We're talking about Switzerland. They have a lot of languages. And
That's
they have
correct.
a strange organization of their local governments called cantons.
Yes.
Okay, what's a canton before we get into the language?
That's very...
And why are they so different? The Swiss, they just have to be different, don't they? They're surrounded by mountains. Everybody's got a machine gun. I mean, what the heck's going on over
So
there?
we should appreciate Switzerland as it is, because Swiss people have always did it their way. So when we think of Swiss history, it's always between the north, south, east, west. And a very good example of Hans Waldmann, the mayor of Zurich, who managed to communicate with France, Austria, Holy Roman Empire, and Italy in a way that he could take a little bit of financial advantage to run the politics which would favor every single of four neighboring countries.
Okay, what makes the Swiss able to do that? Their knowledge of languages? I mean, how were they able to... It's also the longest democracy.
Okay,
right?
over then, that was the thing of
Europe?
mercenaries. Because when we think of Switzerland today as beautiful countryside, as neutral country, as the country of the banks,
Yeah.
then before 1815, before the Vienna Congress, where this neutrality was declared, then before that time, Switzerland wasn't that rich country as today, and their main income was coming from mercenaries. So young, male members of the country were hired, for instance, by the King of France to protect him, and the Swiss motto is one for all and all for one. So when these...
I've heard that before.
You've heard that when you watch D'Artagnan movies of the king of French king guards.
Yeah, the Three Musketeers.
Exactly. And they were Swiss guards.
Yeah. Oh,
who-
that's right. Okay. Yeah.
Today we also have Swiss guards, those who are protecting the Pope, right?
Right. Okay, that's right. Yeah.
And now let's move back to the four languages thing. So there is German, there is French, Italian, and this little part of Romansh, which is as close to Latin as we can get these days. So Pope's guards must be particularly from the Romansh part, which is less than 1% of Swiss population.
It's less than 1%.
Yes.
Or Romanish, do we call it? Say it in English? I can't
Romansh, Romanish,
Yeah, do
both
people
are correct.
say that? I've heard that said, I think. Yeah. Okay, and what's the other language? That's 4. What's the other one?
So then there is southern canton of Ticino, where there is Lugano, where people basically speak Italian.
Right, so we got French, German, Italian, Romanish, and?
That's 4. That's all
They're
4.
only 4.
Yes,
They're not 5.
only 4.
They're only 4, not 5. Well, Belgium has 3 or 4 too, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's another subject. We won't
Yes.
get into that. It's too complicated. Yeah, I went to an interview with a language professor in Belgium about exactly that subject. It was
Perfect.
Very
Perfect.
interesting. Okay, so 4 languages. Which
Ye-
one are you communicating in? English.
Yes, I am.
'Cause they all speak English.
I already learned some German. I am able.
Wait, that's 5 then. They all speak English in Switzerland.
They all speak English because English is the language you learn. But it's not, but you can use the other 4 languages when you go and deal with your local passport, ID. It's an official language of the country. So there
Wow,
are 4
4
official
official
languages.
languages.
And still English will be known by majority of society.
So you got 5 choices.
But
in
you gotta,
Switzerland.
you should speak German when you go to Switzerland.
You should speak German as the most.
German is the language that you will use.
In the French areas too.
In the
Really?
French areas. Well, let's be honest in here. When you meet like French speaking people, then they will expect you to speak French also in German cantons.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So it's good, it's elegant to also speak French then. Italian is always cool. And that's an amazing thing when being Swiss. You speak all the languages, you have amazing history of independence, history of neutral approach. You have beautiful landscape, you have all the mountains, all the lakes, amazing glaciers where you can go for hiking. And you are Swiss and you say one for all and all for one.
Sounds very good. Okay, thank you, everybody. That's Switzerland in a nutshell. I mean, I learned a couple of things. I hope you did too. We'll see you tomorrow night with more from Artur Gorniewski.